But in the meantime, we have his senior advisor. This is Ingrid Lewis-Martin. Ingrid is coming in. She's going to help Winnie in doing this celebration. And we're so glad to have all of you at Borough Hall today. And Winnie, as always, we are happy to have you here and all of our partners and sponsors on this event. If you look at your program, you'll see everyone who participated, and we thank you very much. Okay?
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you. And right now, I think probably we will be in start for senior advisor Ingrid to come to speak.
Thank you, Winnie. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, come on, good evening. Come on, it's a good evening. We got to have some fun. Pump it up. On behalf of Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams, it is indeed a pleasure for me to welcome you to our annual Asian Pacific American Heritage Month celebration. Are you happy to be here? And we're very happy to have you here. We have a lot of old friends in the house with us. One of our partners in government for many years, one of our liaisons, Mr. Adam Kim, is here, so I want to recognize Adam. Of course, our very own Winnie Greco. Tonight, we have in our presence the Honorable City Council member, who is also my City Council member, Lori Cumbo, and she doesn't know it, but she will help me with the presentation. So I want to recognize Councilmember Lori Cumbo, and I will ask her to say a few words of welcome to you before I move on any further. So without any additional delay, we'd like to welcome Councilmember Lori Cumbo to the podium.
Good evening, everyone. I am so happy to welcome everyone here to Borough Hall and to have an opportunity to participate with Ingrid is always such an honor, but it is so dynamic to recognize all of the diversity that makes up Brooklyn, New York, and I am very proud to be a council member that represents so much of that great diversity that is Brooklyn, New York. We have just celebrated so many different aspects of our cultural heritage, and it would not be complete if we did not recognize the contributions that the Asian American community has made to the borough of Brooklyn, New York, and beyond. So I know that we are in for a fantastic evening. I have heard through the grapevine that there's going to be some fantastic food, and I certainly don't want to stand in between that. But also, most importantly, the performances, the culture, the contributions. This is really what Brooklyn, New York is all about. And while I'm so happy that there are so many people that recognize the importance of the Asian American contributions, it's so important that other cultures are here today, because when we start to celebrate one another and learn more about one another, we can live more peacefully, and we're able to share and learn from each of the contributions that we all make here to Brooklyn, New York City, the nation, and the world. So thank you very much, and I look forward to hearing and speaking to each of you, and congratulations to all of the honorees, all of the performers, and everyone who put their time, effort, and energy into making today what I'm sure is going to be a wonderful success. Thank you.
So we are going to start with the most prestigious part of the event early, so that all of the honorees can receive their due recognition. As Lori, where's Lori? I think she must have stepped out. Lori Lewis. Explain to you, the borough president will be here later, and he will bring you more formal greetings at that time. So please bear with me if I mispronounce the name. Just one person, let me know the correct way to say the name, and I'll be happy to repronounce it. So I beg your pardon in advance. So the first recipient of the citation is also a partner of the Office of Brooklyn Borough President, and he was a partner in government with the borough president when he was a senator, and the borough president and I were in the Senate together, where I had the honor to work as the chief of staff to the senator at the time. So without any further ado, I would like to present Mr. Chaudhry I. Anwar. So please put your hands together for our first honoree. I am not going to read every single proclamation because it takes a lot of time, but almost all of the proclamations have the same information, so I will read one, and it will be our first Honorees Proclamation. Whereas the Borough of Brooklyn is known for its large, strong, and vibrant Asian Pacific community, a group responsible for immeasurably shaping the cultural landscape upon which our borough currently stands, it is therefore most fitting that we take note of the important cultural, political, and social contributions of the Asian Pacific American residents who, for many generations, have greatly enriched the quality of life of our borough and city, and join in honoring those individuals whose dynamic leadership and unwavering commitment remain unsurpassed. And whereas all of Brooklyn proudly gathers here today at the monumentous Asian Pacific American Heritage Month celebration to acknowledge the outstanding cultural and social contribution, the ethnicity and culture of Asian Pacific Americans, and to honor and recognize Chaudhry I. Anwar for his efforts to share and advance Asian Pacific culture and influence in our great borough. And whereas on behalf of all Brooklynites, I salute Chaudhry I. Anwar for his exemplary leadership, serving as Vice President of Worldwide Technologies, Chairman of the Asian Advisory Council, and of the Pakistani Community Council. I applaud him for serving as Honorary Community Liaison for Senator Tony Avella, and for his service as a volunteer coordinator of the Asian Advisory Council for me when I was Senator of the 20th District. I commend Chaudhry I. Anwar for being an outstanding leader in the Brooklyn community and for sharing his talents to enhance the influence of Asian Pacific culture and heritage. And I thank him for all that he has done to touch and improve the lives of many, helping to move our community forward as one Brooklyn. That's right. Therefore I, Eric L. Adams, President of the Borough of Brooklyn, do hereby confer this citation on Chaudhry I. Anwar, in witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the Borough of Brooklyn to be affixed this 29th day of May, 2015, and it is signed by the Brooklyn Borough President Eric L. Adams. So please give our first honorary round of applause. Do you want to say a few words? Okay. So, come.
The last paragraph?
Right.
Okay,
Thank you.
and then you do the next one. I am so pleased to be able to present the next award to the Coney Island Daycare Center. Give them a round of applause, the Coney Island Daycare Center. Whereas, on behalf of all Brooklynites, I salute the Coney Island Daycare Center, a high-quality child care center which provides services to children ranging from infants to 5 years old. I applaud the Coney Island Daycare Center for providing an environment where learning is fun and entertaining experience for all children. In addition to its involvement in community work and charities, I commend the Coney Island Daycare Center for being an outstanding organization in the Brooklyn community and for enhancing the influence of Asian Pacific heritage and culture, and I thank everyone for all that they have done to touch and improve the lives of many, helping to improve our communities move forward, as you've heard, as one Brooklyn. Now, therefore, I, Eric L. Adams, President of the Borough of Brooklyn, do hereby confer this citation on Coney Island Daycare Center on behalf of Eric L. Adams. Adams, Borough President of the Borough of Brooklyn. Thank you. And congratulations. And we can take a photo right here.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
Say one Brooklyn. Can you say one Brooklyn? One Brooklyn.
One Brooklyn.
So when you hear us read the part about one Brooklyn, can you all yell one Brooklyn? Got to do better. One Brooklyn?
One Brooklyn.
You're almost there. Okay. The next awardee is Khalid Mahmood. Did I say that pronunciation properly?
That's you also.
Oh, okay.
You get
Excuse
two.
me? You get two. Oh, it's the same.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so do you want me to read this anyway?
And you're Mr. Mahmood?
Okay.
Oh, fantastic. Oh,
So
very
it
good.
says, yes, you are.
You have to do twice as
I
much
need
work
glasses.
now.
Whereas on behalf of all Brooklynites, I salute Khalid Mahmood for his exemplary leadership, serving as president of the Coney Island Daycare Center, president of the Pakistani Community Council, and director of the Asian Advisory Council. I applaud him for being a great entrepreneur who has an excellent track record in the community and his involvement as a member of the Asian American Advisory Council to the District Attorney of Queens, Richard Brown. Okay, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive him. He's doing a little Queens, but it's all right. I commend Khalid Mahmood for being an outstanding leader in the Brooklyn community and for sharing his talents to enhance the influence of Asian Pacific culture and heritage. And I thank him for all that he has done to touch and improve the lives of many, helping to move our community forward as one Brooklyn.
One Brooklyn!
Now, therefore, I, Eric L. Adams, President of the Borough of Brooklyn, do hereby confer this citation on Khalid Mahmood, in witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the Borough of Brooklyn to be affixed this 29th day of May, 2015. Eric L. Adams. So congratulations, Mr. Mahmood. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you once again.
Thank you.
So
Thank
we don't
you.
need to do pictures again.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Congratulations again, and I'm so proud to be able to present the next citation. Whereas on behalf of all Brooklynites, I salute Asad Mahmood, a young entrepreneur who has an excellent Say that again? Asad Mahmood. Did I say that correctly? That's correct. Perfect. A young entrepreneur who has an excellent track record in the community. I applaud him for his philanthropic and civic contributions that he has made, which enhances the quality of life in our communities. I commend Asad Mahmood for being an outstanding leader in the Brooklyn community and for sharing his talents to enhance the influence of Asian Pacific culture and heritage. And I thank him for all that he has done to touch and improve the lives of many, helping to move our communities forward as one Brooklyn. Now, therefore, I, Eric L. Adams, President of the Borough of Brooklyn, do hereby confer this citation on Asad Mahmood, in witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the Borough of Brooklyn to be affixed this 29th day of May, 2015, Borough President Eric Adams. Give it up! Mr. Mahmood, would you say a few words in acceptance of this citation?
I'm not really good at talking much, but I really appreciate everything, and thank you for honoring me. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Awesome.
This one? Thank you. Yes, of course.
It's interesting. Mr. Mahmood said that he's not very good at talking, but he definitely is a doer. So we could use more people who do. You know, he's a man of action. The next honoree is Raees A. Warsi. Did I say that pronunciation properly? Did I pronounce that? So please come on. Congratulations to you, Mr. Warsi. And it reads, whereas on behalf of all Brooklynites, I salute Raees A. Warsi for his exemplary leadership, who founded the Urdu Markaz New York Urdu Language Center of New York, an organization that is non-political, non-religious organization that is actively engaged in providing a platform for Eastern educational and cultural activities, together with Western education, art, and culture on an international level for 25 years.
Wow.
That's impressive. I applaud him for serving as director of the Asian American Coalition and president of the Pakistani American Association of North America. I commend Raees A. Warsi for being an outstanding leader in the Brooklyn community and for sharing his talents to enhance the influence of Asian Pacific culture and heritage. And I thank him for all that he does to touch and improve the lives of many, helping to move our communities forward as one Brooklyn.
One Brooklyn!
Y'all dying on me. You're not going to get anything to eat, okay? Now, therefore, I, Eric L. Adams, President of the Borough of Brooklyn, do hereby confer this citation on Raees A. Warsi, in witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the Borough of Brooklyn to be affixed this 29th day of May, 2015, and it is signed Eric L. Adams, President of Borough of Brooklyn. Thank you. Congratulations. Please come forward. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Yes. Good evening to everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great, memorable event for me, and I really want to say thanks to the great leader, the great person, the great administrator, Mr. Eric L. Adams, and his team, and thank you for this recognition and this award. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We're going to take pictures with you.
Mm-hmm. We should be feeling so inspired to learn about all the incredible things that are going on right in our own backyard here in Brooklyn, New York. And I am very proud to be able to present the next citation to Let's Give It Up for Raymond Chen. Come on up, Raymond. Whereas, on behalf of all Brooklynites, I salute Raymond Chen, who has established his own architectural firm, Raymond Chen Architects, PC, in 1986, which is licensed to practice architecture in the state of New York, New Jersey, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Nevada. I applaud him for serving as the current architect for the Sino-American New York Brooklyn Archway Association Corporation, where he is able to share the rich history and culture of China with Brooklyn's residents. I commend Raymond Chen for being an outstanding leader in the Brooklyn community and for sharing his talents to influence the Asian American culture and heritage. And I thank him for all that he has done to touch and improve the lives of many, helping to move our communities forward as one Brooklyn. Now, therefore, I, Eric L. Adams, President of the Borough of Brooklyn, do hereby confer this citation on Raymond Chen, in witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the Borough of Brooklyn to be affixed this 29th day of May, 2015, Borough President Eric Adams. Congratulations. Would you like to say a word of recognition? We would love for you to.
Good evening, everybody. And I think there's a lot of people more deserving than me to receive this citation. But I do thank BP Eric Adams and also the Borough President's Office to give me this citation. I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Our next awardee is Mr. Kenny Zhang. Come on, what happened to the applause? Thank you. How are you? Whereas, on behalf of all Brooklynites, I salute Kenny Zhang, who founded Coastline International Incorporated, which was located in Brooklyn and became the exclusive specialty paper distributor for Mead West Vaco, the third largest paper manufacturer in America, contributing significantly to the export growth of the U.S. paper industry. I applaud him for teaching at the South China University of Technology. After graduating there as a chemistry major in 1984, I commend him for serving as the current vice president of the Sino-American New York Brooklyn Archway Association Corporation, where he is able to share the rich history and culture of China with Brooklyn residents. I appreciate Kenny Zhang for being an outstanding leader in the Brooklyn community and for sharing his talents to enhance the influence of Asian Pacific culture and heritage. And I thank him for all that he has done to touch and improve the lives of many, helping to move our communities forward as one Brooklyn.
One Brooklyn!
Oh, y'all dying, but now, therefore, I, Eric L. Adams, President of the Borough of Brooklyn, do hereby confer this citation on Kenny Zhang, in witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the Borough of Brooklyn to be affixed this 29th day of May, 2015, and it is signed Eric L. Adams, Brooklyn Borough President. Congratulations. Do you want to say a few words? You don't want to speak?
Wow, I'm honored to know all of these dynamic people. We've got some incredible talent in the borough of Brooklyn. And I am pleased to present the next award to William Sue. Give it up for William Sue. Whereas, on behalf of all Brooklynites, I salute William Sue, president of the Myanmar, did I say that correctly? Myanmar Chinese Association of New York Incorporated, an organization that helps the community and those in need of social resources. I applaud his exemplary leadership for leading the Myanmar Chinese Association to celebrate their 39th anniversary and host their water festival. I commend William Sue for being an outstanding leader in the Brooklyn community and for sharing his talents to influence of Asian Pacific culture and heritage. And I thank him for all that he has done to touch and improve the lives of so many, helping to move our communities forward as one Brooklyn. Now, therefore, I, Eric L. Adams, President of the Borough of Brooklyn, do hereby confer this citation on William Sue, who seems to have a lot of fans here tonight. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the Borough of Brooklyn to be affixed this 29th day of May, 2015. Borough President Eric Adams, give it up for William Sue. Would you please say a few words?
Well, it's going to be 2 minutes. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Will you please come and take a photo with us? Boy, you've got an army here.
Our next awardee is Ann's Taekwondo. Us. Where's Ann Taekwondo at? Us. Woo! Whereas on behalf of all Brooklynites, I salute Ann's Taekwondo, established more than 20 years ago, which is widely known for their excellent programs and disciplined environment, and its dojang is the largest in the area, including programs such as demo training, Olympic training, weapons training, acrobatics, and cardio kickboxing. I applaud the exemplary leadership of Quing Bang An. I hope I said it right. All right, did I say it properly? Thank you. At Ann's Taekwondo, where he and his team provide an environment where learning is a fun and practical, which fosters an individual approach for every student and enhances their personal development, health, lifestyle, and noble character. I commend Ann's Taekwondo for being an outstanding organization in the Brooklyn community and for enhancing the influence of Asian Pacific culture and heritage. And I thank everyone for all that they have done to touch and improve the lives of many, helping to move our community forwards as one Brooklyn.
One Brooklyn!
That wakes you up, right? One Brooklyn.
One Brooklyn!
Now, therefore, I, Eric L. Adams, President of the Borough of Brooklyn, do hereby confer this citation on Ann's Taekwondo, in witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the Borough of Brooklyn to be affixed this 29th day of May, 2015, and it is signed by Eric L. Adams, President of the Borough of Brooklyn. So who is receiving this on behalf of Ann?
My father, the son.
This is, what is your name? This is Michael, the son of the owner and proprietor of Ann's Taekwondo. So would you like to say a few words?
Sure.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. My father's not able to be here today because we're opening our 4th location in Brooklyn. All right. Thank you. So my father is very busy preparing for the 4th location's grand opening. And I also like to thank Mr. Eric Adams for giving us this citation. One of our main goals for our students is to build a yes, I can attitude. So for them to always be able to do whatever they want to do. They always set a goal and they always achieve it. I made a big print on the t-shirts this year saying, I never give up. To always remind the kids that whatever they do, they never give up and always finish what they begin. So this is one of my main goals to teach the students. And also, I would like to invite all of you guys on June 5th, my school and my students are performing in Times Square for a Taekwondo festival. It's in the middle of Times Square. We blocked off all the roads and everything so we could perform. Not only myself, but a lot of schools to raise the awareness to stop bullying, because bullying is #1 problem nowadays. So we're trying to stop that. So we're doing a little performance in that cause. So I would like to invite everybody. Our school is performing at 9:30. So if you guys would like to come and join us and watch, then please do. More fans, better for our kids. Thank you.
Congratulations, and we certainly look forward to supporting. And that's what's so wonderful about events like this. When we hear about excellent programs, excellent entrepreneurial ventures, it's so important that we hear about this and we actually go out and support as well, because our support is what keeps our local businesses in business. So I am very proud to present the next citation to Sang Woo Ma. Is Sang Woo here? Yes, Sang Woo Ma. Let's give it up. Whereas on behalf of all Brooklynites, I salute Sang Woo Ma for his advocacy work on behalf of the Korean American community. I applaud him for his generous contributions to the vision, mission, and goals of health and well-being of others through community programs that provide important resources to those in need. I commend Sang Woo Ma for being an outstanding leader in the Brooklyn community and for sharing his talents to enhance the influence of Asian Pacific culture and heritage, and I thank him for all that he has done to touch and improve the lives of many, helping to improve our communities to move forward as one Brooklyn. One Brooklyn! Now, therefore, I, Eric L. Adams, President of the Borough of Brooklyn, do hereby confer this citation on Sang-Woo Ma, in witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the Borough of Brooklyn to be affixed this 29th day of May, 2015. Borough President Eric Adams. Let's give it up for Sang-Woo Ma. Would you like to say a few words?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much. One Brooklyn. One Brooklyn.
What else is necessary to be said?
That's right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So we're about to come to the conclusion of the awards presentation with this final citation. I'm going to ask the council member to make this presentation because I want to acknowledge a special family that we have in the house after this. So, council member, would you be? Thank you.
And I just want to say as well, I was very proud to partner with Councilmember Peter Koo to make January 12th Korean Heritage Day celebration all throughout New York City. And so Peter Koo introduced that, and I was so proud to join with so many of our colleagues to make January 12th Korean American Heritage Day. Going on to our next recipient, I just want to make sure that I'm pronouncing the name correctly. Chen Lee. All right. Everybody give it up for Chen Lee. Whereas, on behalf of all Brooklynites, I salute Chen Lee for his advocacy work on behalf of the Korean American community. I applaud him for his generous contributions to the vision, mission, and goals of health and well-being of others through community programs that provide important resources to those in need. I commend Chen Lee for being an outstanding leader in the Brooklyn community and for sharing his talents to enhance the influence of Asian Pacific culture and heritage. And I thank him for all that he has done to touch and improve the lives of many, helping to move our communities move forward as one Brooklyn. Now, therefore, I, Eric L. Adams, President of the Borough of Brooklyn, do hereby confer this citation on Chen Lee, in witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the Borough of Brooklyn to be affixed this 29th day of May, 2015. Borough President Eric Adams. Let's give it up for Chen Lee for all of his contributions to the Borough of Brooklyn and beyond. And would you be so gracious as to give us a few words? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations to all fellow honorees tonight. And thank you so much to Borough President Eric Adams and his staff for awesome heritage celebration. Thank you. Good night. One Brooklyn.
We're going to do a photo. So we would like to congratulate all of the honorees, and in a moment I'm going to ask all of the honorees to please come back to the front. But it was just brought to my attention that we have a very special family with us this evening. New York City had some horrific tragedies within the last several months. We lost some members of the New York City Police Department to tragedies. And unfortunately, a member of the Asian Pacific family lost one of their own with the assassination of Police Officer Liu. And we want to acknowledge his parents this evening, and we want to thank them for coming with us. And I'm asking each of you to please stand up and let's give the Liu family some love. And we thank you. Thank you. You can have a seat. Thank you. My husband is a retired New York City police detective, and the borough president is a retired New York City police captain. So as a wife of a former police officer, I understand what it is like every single day to wish your loved ones farewell and to pray to God or to the superior being, whatever your belief is, that they come home safely. We lost a lot of friends, during the course of their tenure. So I, in particular, know the pain that the family feels as a lay member, not as an actual blood member, but as a member of the police circle. And I believe that everyone in this room join with me when we express our heartfelt gratitude to the Liu family for allowing their son to work in order to protect us, and even more so for the ultimate sacrifice that he gave, his life, in doing his duties to protect us. So words are inadequate to express our heartfelt sadness for your family. Your son will never be forgotten. He will always be remembered, the hero. And we thank you for all that you did to raise him and to nurture him and to make him understand the importance of being unselfish and giving in service. So I thank you. I don't know if you would like to say a few words. If either of you would like to speak, please feel free. And if not, we understand. So the father of Police Officer Liu will say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, Sualabati.
So we're going to ask all of the honorees if they will come forward so that we can do a photo opportunity for the Liu family, and I'm sure that the borough president will make sure that the family receives a copy of it. So would all of the honorees please come forward and join with Winnie, Councilmember Lori Cumbo, please, and me. We'll all join together. So should we move up some? Borough President isn't here, but I am sure that he would want you to know that his team welcomes you to Borough Hall and that it was a pleasure for them to work in order to make this event happen. So I thank you, and I'm going to turn the event over to Winnie Greco. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Borough President Eric L, and from the Borough President office, everybody to working together. And then I special here to thank you, our Sino American Archway Organization, the Vice President Stephen Tim. He helped a lot to organize tonight the event, volunteer. And then I also thank you, William Shaw, Anwar, Pakistan community, President Anwar, and then Korean community, Angel Kim, and then also our Temi Mui have sponsored some food. We have a lot of food in downstairs, and right now we are welcome to the Borough President is coming, and then we can go to downstairs. Okay, so Borough President, you will.
He's on his way. What I would suggest, people are gathering downstairs in the rotunda for the performances. So if you can go to the rotunda, or if you want to sit on the stairs to the far right, you can as well, so you'll have a good view of the performance.